On this day 5 years ago, a devastating terrorist attack took place on Westminster Bridge. Islamic extremist Khalid Masood, who had links to the Islamic State terrorist group, drove into pedestrians before stabbing a police officer. He said he was waging jihad in response to Western military intervention in Muslim countries.
40 minutes after the attack, victims were still being treated where they lay in the street. The 4x4 was on the pavement just beneath Big Ben, its front smashed in after hitting the wall. Back along Westminster Bridge, a trail of injured pedestrians. All of them mown down as the 4x4 hurtled on its deadly journey towards Parliament. At least one person is thought to have been thrown into the river.
And suddenly I heard a crunch of a metal against a curb. It was the wheel of the car hitting the curb. A colleague I was with said, "Rob, get out of the way." I saw people being hit. I jumped from the pavement into the road. Tragically, I could see people actually were passing me that had been hit. And then I could just see the car continuing in that direction, and they're just leaving devastation behind it.
People were passing you?
Someone that was hit, certainly a gentleman, he was airborne, if you like.
He was flung into the air by the impact of...
Yeah, and there was one lady, tragically, had gone under the bus.
We were actually on the bridge. We heard gunshots, what we thought was gunshots, turned around and we saw the car ploughed into a lady, and I think it was a lady. I'm not 100% sure, but underneath the wheel, and you could hear screams. And then we heard gunshots again, and as we looked along the bridge, because we were only crawling along the bridge, there was bodies, literally.
Must have been about 10
at least
bodies.
10, 12 bodies,
shot,
all in different
just lying
places.
in different places along the bridge.
Being shot, yeah.
It must have been terrifying.
It was horrendous, absolutely horrendous.
Ambulance crews were trying to save lives at multiple sites in the grounds of Parliament, at the car and across the bridge. The south end of Westminster Bridge became a makeshift casualty clearing station with doctors triaging patients. As the security cordon was extended, Scotland Yard confirmed it was treating the attack as terrorism.
We received a number of different reports, which included a person in the river, a car in collision with pedestrians, and a man armed with a knife. Officers were already in that location as part of routine policing, but immediately additional officers were sent to the scene, and that included firearms officers.
Tonight, at least 4 people are dead, one of them a police officer doing his job, protecting MPs.